What you say there? This is Bougie Man Bourgeois from Bougie Bologna Company with Louisiana on fire. Y'all check it out. We taking over.
What's up, Louisiana? Tim Davis again, Ross Brown, Bougie Bologna Man. You're watching episode 2 with him. We are 100% butthole free. And
What?
we about to dive more into how he got started and all the barricades he broke through and everything to bring his product to us here in Acadiana and further out. So yeah, go ahead. You was telling us about, how you got stopped. Somebody made a call and was like, he want to play with the big boys?
That's what I think. I can't prove
Let's
that.
put him through the ringer.
That's not a.
We
I don't
got
know
to
what
know,
happened.
though.
I don't
Yeah.
know. So yeah, butthole free.
Yeah.
It said it on the package, 100% butthole free. And that's what built Bougie Bologna. It's funny. Like, people hear that, they laugh, right?
Right.
Bougie Bologna is a great name. You just laugh, right? It's just fun, y'all. It's a joke. The butthole free thing was a joke. You can't take it too seriously, y'all. I mean, you just gotta be able to laugh at yourself, But like the butthole free thing, I knew when I did it that eventually, once we built the scale, that people outside of Acadiana do not have the same sense of humor that we do.
That is true, 100%.
So when
100%.
when the USDA came in and shut down our product, we had to submit new labels and everything, and I kept butthole free on the package. And honestly, I could have maybe got away with it. I just had to reference what it meant, right? You can't make a false claim, right?
Gotcha.
But the claim is 100% butthole free. All it means is that we make our product from real meat, no byproducts. That's all it means.
Yeah.
Right? But, anyway, so people be mad. They be mad all the time. Talking about, bro, you took it off the package. Man, y'all don't understand. The government didn't want me to call it bologna. That was a bigger issue. If I can't call it bologna, I got nothing. I had built the whole brand. I had already filed my trademarks.
Yeah.
I have a federal trademark. This is the first thing I did for Bougie Bologna and butthole free. I have a trademark for butthole free. For not only meat, but also t-shirts. So y'all better not make no butthole free t-shirt.
I'm coming after you.
Because my butthole free shirt, my t-shirt's about to drop.
Yeah.
So yeah, the butthole free thing, I mean, yeah. So I took it off the package, but I had to. The government, but it wasn't about that. It was about once we built the scale, it's just, they don't get it. They don't get it, right? So we just had to call it Bougie Bologna Company. And then now we call the product a sandwich flat, right? And actually, that's another story. This whole label, oh my God, it took us so long to get this through the government. But we called it a sandwich flat, right?
Okay.
And I wanted to call that a sandwich sausage.
Yeah,
A
right.
sandwich sausage.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense.
Yes.
When I tell somebody
Yeah.
a sandwich sausage, they understand it.
Yep.
It's a Cajun smoked sausage that goes on a sandwich, y'all.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's a Cajun product. It's a Cajun smoked sausage.
Right.
You can't compare it to nothing else. But what it is bologna, right? But for whatever reason, back in the day, when they made American bologna, it was a hot dog. And American bologna is emulsified nonsense, right? But real bologna is like mortadella, right? If you get a muffalata, you know what's on there? It's bologna. It's real bologna, right? And people look at my product, they say, hey man, that's salami. Okay, it looked like salami, yeah. But salami is fermented, even like summer sausages, they put citric acids in it, or it's dry aged, like a pepperoni or something like that.
Yeah.
Like bologna is not nothing new, especially in the North Lebanon bologna. They got Taylor pork roll. That's what everybody would compare my product to in texture, at least, but not in taste, right? Because this is a Cajun smoked product. So that little red ring you peel off that other fake stuff.
Yeah, right.
This is the real red ring. You don't peel it off.
You don't put that.
I smoked that for 8 hours.
You eating that?
I smoked that for 8 hours. When you bust that package open, that smoke gonna push in your mouth, right? For real. So that's my flat. I was gonna call it a sandwich sausage. We call it a sandwich flat. Whatever. We from the flats. It don't matter.
Yeah, I like that.
Right?
I like that.
So call it what you want. They call it bougie on the street. It don't matter what you call it. But it's the Bougie Bologna Company, which is cool because we're gonna come out with many other products.
Yeah.
Right?
You're not gonna be stuck to one.
No,
thing.
we got. This was all stuff that I did at my house. Thomas knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because I was making bougie-roni, I was making snack sticks, I was making hot dogs, I was making sausages and po' boys and stuff, testing my recipe, right? But I didn't want to come out with a smoked sausage in Louisiana because it's so oversaturated. That's why I made bologna in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to compete with them.
Yeah.
I'll help them out. I love smoked sausage. Right?
Right.
When I go to the store, each time I buy a different brand because I want to spread the wealth. right? I want these Louisiana companies to stay in business.
That's what's up.
Right. I've never been stuck to one brand, even like rice dressing mix or all that, right?
Yeah.
Like who got the best burger? Man, I love all kind of burgers.
Right.
Who got the best pizza? I mean, I like all of them.
Yeah.
I'm partial to Pizza Village myself, but that's because I'm from the north side.
Right. Yes.
But Dino's has a great product. Whatever. People talk all that anyway. Anyway, Bougie Bologna, butthole free. Yeah, that's what it was about.
Man.
But so now what we did. So yeah, Bougie Bologna's off the package, y'all, whatever. But it's not going away, y'all.
No.
I got a Facebook group called the Butthole Free Club. Actually, now that I'm with you, look. Now you are an official member.
Come on.
Of the Butthole Free Club.
I'm certified now?
You're certified. You bona fide. Look,
Man,
look at that. Look at that, bro.
Man, look at this.
Look at
Part
that,
of the Butthole Free Club, yo.
Butthole Free.
I got a pin.
Yeah, you can't buy that. You
No.
can't buy that. I got to give you that myself.
Yeah, I earned that.
You
all
earned
right?
that.
Y'all better put your work in, all right? Because
Oh, yeah.
I earned this one.
So what we about to do, we're about to have our first Butthole Free Club meetings. We're going to have it once a month.
Come on.
And what we're going to do, we're going to give away all kind of cool stuff. I'll make all this merch. And then you cannot buy, you can only win it, right? Like I'm going to make some, I don't know, I'm going to paint some Jordans or something. I'm going to make some Bougie Bologna lunch boxes. I'm
Now
going to make
we
like a
talking.
Bougie Bologna bowling shirt.
Yeah.
You pimp, dude.
A bow tie.
Bruh, whatever.
Oh.
But that's what you got to win that. But what we're going to do at the Butthole Free Club is we're going to test new recipes. So my hot dog, this other stuff I'm coming out with.
Yeah.
I'm going to invite y'all. Y'all come join the Facebook group, the Butthole Free Club. And then we're working on the website. It's just so much, man. I'm doing this by myself.
Yeah, that's
You
what I was
know,
going to ask
by
you too.
myself,
Yeah,
man.
right.
Like everything. So give me a break, y'all. Everybody was on my butt. Everybody was on my butt when I dropped Rouse's. When y'all coming, right? So I dropped Rouse's in Lafayette. So I got my deal with Rouse's and I told them, look, I just want to start small, give me a shot, right?
Yeah.
All I want is Camellia and Youngsville, right? Let me see how we do. And you know what? It happened so quick.
Yeah.
So they wanted me. We was doing good, so we're gonna drop Rouse's, all right? So what I did, it was already sold, right? But I went to every Rouse's myself. And that's why I got a hole in my black cowboy boots. Because I went to 47 Rouse's in Louisiana.
Damn.
Myself. And I guarantee all them dudes in the meat business, them 40, 50 years, they 70 years old, they've been in their whole life. I guarantee that the meat man himself never showed up to the plate. I go there, so what vendor you with? I'm not the vendor, I'm the man himself. And I didn't go there to sell it, it was already sold.
Yeah.
But I went there to make sure they knew what the product was, that when the truck shows up, they treat it right.
Yeah.
They know where to put it. What is it? I gave them samples, you try it, right?
Right.
I went to every one. But I went to go see where they at. I hand select. I went to everyone to hand select the stores where I want to put my product to start. I didn't want to put it everywhere to start. I was going to test it out, go slow.
I got you.
And I went to all them stores. I got a distributor, Perone and Sons, they in Metairie. Like this whole story is just crazy. I get goosebumps about all this. Like we'll get back to that about the Freetown Boom Boom Room because there's a really funny story about that. Because Como's grocery, right? That's where they started. It was Matt Como's great-grandfather, not grandfather, I should say. That's how it all started. And they was making boudin right there in UL. That's how it started. And you know where that location was? Where the Freetown Boom Boom is today.
Come on.
Come on, right?
Damn.
Come on. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so I guess what was you talking about? Oh.
You was going to all the different routes.
Yeah, we went to all the routes. Just hand selecting them. And Perone and Sons, the distributor, this is another thing that brings it full circle. So Perone and Sons is actually, it started as Progress Grocery in the family way back in the day. I don't remember when it started, but they are the originators of the New Orleans muffalata.
Oh, damn.
And they still make the muffalatas today.
Yeah.
And you know what's on the muffalata? Bologna. Isn't that
Bologna on
weird? It's strange. And so yeah, I dropped Rouse's in Lafayette, even New Iberia, Lake Charles, because that's what I could do myself to deliver.
Right.
I can't go deliver all the Rouse's myself. So that's why I got Perone and Sons to step in, to be my distributor. So at that point in time, man, everybody was like, when you coming to New Orleans? When you coming to Prairieville? When you coming? It's like pigs don't fly, y'all. I got to get this on a truck. We went from being shut down.
Pigs don't fly.
Yeah, we went from being shut down by the government to full blast within 6 weeks.
Right.
That Rouse's order was large. It took us a while to make that product. We were shut down, so we had to build the scale. Here we are, we're doing it, we're rolling now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I did. I went to them Rouse's. So the product was in the store, and then Rouse's, man, thank y'all Rouse's. They really saw the product and they wanted me in all the locations. So we did it. We dropped every Rouse's, just like that.
Every Rouse's.
They asked me for the third time that they want me. Of course I'm not gonna say no. It blew everything up. So
Yeah.
now we all the way to the beach. We're at Gulf Shores. We just went to the beach a couple of weeks ago. We flew a plane down the beach. That said 100% butthole free, BougieBologna.com. with
going
my
across
with
the
my
water.
with my daughter in a little costume. It wasn't about the plane. It was about the commercial. So we
Yeah.
just shot a commercial. We're working on it. Bougie goes to the beach because we're at the beach.
Yeah.
So that you can't compare that market to nothing else, because that's Gulf Coast wide.
Right.
Who goes to the beach? Everybody.
Oh yeah.
And when you go to the beach, you know what you can do? You can buy some breakfast stuff. And you can buy some lunch meat. You can buy some hot dogs.
You
make some
gotta
sandwiches. What you gonna be making Bougie Bologna? You be buying you some bougie. I'm gonna have somebody over there 7 days a week next summer, doing demos. You know, every day they're gonna meet somebody new from somewhere else.
Giving them samples.
Yeah, every day.
Come on.
Bro, I'm gonna crush it. I'm gonna crush it. Anyway, so here we are today.
Yeah.
We are in 100 stores today, and it took. We started just how long? I could just count the weeks.
100 stores.
Yeah, we just launched the product mid-April, and we're in 100 stores today, y'all. And people do not understand the gravity of what just happened.
Right.
They do not understand, because I'm one of the only independent co-packers on the shelf. Okay, so, and not to mention that my first big grocery store is Rouse's themselves, the bougiest grocer in all of Gulf Coast. Right?
Yeah, they all bougie. you know?
That is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
One, I've been meeting these people in the food business, and it's not easy.
Right.
You talk to anybody who owns a seasoning company, it's a tough
Yes,
business.
right.
It's oversaturated. Anybody with any products in the food business, you got to get out and hustle. And I ain't in just a couple stores, I'm in every Rouse. You know, they say, what Rouse's? I don't know, Rouse's.com, we'll look it up. They got a couple of them, y'all.
Yeah.
They got 13 in Mississippi, Alabama, and they get growing. I don't know what they're gonna do next. I'm not privy to that kind of information,
Yeah,
but they're gonna do something.
Right.
They're gonna expand, they're either gonna buy somebody, I don't know what they're gonna do.
Right.
But they've built one hell of a brand for themselves.
Yeah.
And I love Rouse's, man. Every store I go to, even if it's little, look how small this Rouse's is. And then when I go inside, everyone's nicer than the last.
Come on.
Every single one,
Yeah.
their branding, everything they're doing is the best. I love Rouse's. I shop there myself too, but it's not just Rouse's. I'm in Church Point,
Yeah.
right? We're going after the country. Like a lot of them Rouse's, man, those probably be our best ones, to be honest. Like Prairieville, right? With, like down south by that's Plaquemine.
Yeah.
You know, all the way to the North Shore, all that Mandeville area. They pretty bougie out there. And then you go down to Bayou. We down to Bayou. We in home at Thibodeau. That's where they started. Of course, that's where they're
Right.
from.
Yeah.
They just built a brand new Rouse's in Houma. That's what I call the crown jewel,
Crown jewel.
because you can see it. I've been to so many Rouse's. As soon as I see the outside, I know what it looked like inside.
Yeah.
As soon as I walk in, I know what generation store it was, right? And then now they're on the Camellia. That's the crown jewel, the layout.
Yeah.
The branding, all the pigs, everything around, and all them stores look just like that. And then we go I'm all the way in Golden Meadow, right?
Damn.
Because I know who shop down there. It's everybody going to the camp, going offshore fishing.
That's true.
But a lot of them swesh boats order their groceries from that too. So I'm bringing this bougie offshore. I've been trying, but it ain't even trying no more. I'm about to do it, y'all. I'm working on some deals that I didn't think was possible.
Yeah.
Right. When I started this company, it wasn't a company. You know, it was just Bougie.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, you
no
was
company.
You wasn't even trying to do this.
No. But then, you know, after all this stuff, we had to rename it to Bougie Bologna Company. Cool, it's great. But now we are a company, and now we're talking about CFOs and board of directors and private funding.
Wow.
You know, we're talking about, you know, there's some accounts that I could be, you know, selling, you know, they want to buy 20, 30,000 pounds at a time. So we're working on, I have a few other plants in play that we're working on, that we're expanding. So I'm USDA certified. We ship nationwide right now.
Yeah.
Whoever's watching this and not from Louisiana, y'all, whatever, y'all can buy Bougie Bologna and they ship it to your house. But the best way to do it, $200. You get $200, you get free shipping. Right?
Right.
It's a good deal, y'all.
Yeah.
And if you go try to buy a couple packs, the shipping's gonna be ridiculous. Of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
You got, you know, pull in a little money and it freezes really good. But that's Louisiana Crawfish Company. You know who they are?
No.
Right. So they got 1 million YouTube subscribers.
Really?
So you might want to take some notes from them.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Come on.
And everybody knows, they've seen their TikToks. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen them. They're
Yeah.
everywhere. They're great. So Como's already sells their boudin
Yeah.
to Louisiana Crawfish Company. They already send a truck every week, so it's so easy, just plug and play, right?
Damn.
So yeah, we can sell it online right now, and that's the big deal, USDA certified. So I got big plans of what's coming next, but I'm not gonna tell you what that is. Y'all find out when it happens.
Yeah. Hey, just
But,
stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. But so right now, I have basically 3 products
Oh, yeah.
that I went to market with, which is just my regular, and then I got my spicy jalapeno. And that's probably my #1 seller. It's my favorite product, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's the same. It's not that hot. It's just good. It got a good flavor. I just
Got
put a
a
little
kick
more
to
red
it.
pepper in there, just some pickled jalapenos. And it's just kind of random. Sometimes you get a big jalapeno, sometimes you get a little jalapeno, but it's just got a good flavor.
Yeah.
You know, so then I have my 3rd product, which is my breakfast sausage. So what that is, it's a smaller patty, and that has Steen's cane syrup in it.
Come on.
And it
Keeping
is
it real low.
delicious. But see, by adding, it's bologna salty, of course, right? It's a cured salted meat. But once you add the sugar to it, it changes the flavor profile completely. So I know Steen's is a very, it's an acquired taste for some people.
Yeah,
That's molasses. But that's what I grew up with.
Yeah,
right?
me too.
Like molasses is a byproduct of making cane syrup. You know? So yeah, I went to Steen's. I got to meet the old man. I gave him the samples and all that good stuff. It's a great company. I mean, I've been supporting them my whole life. That's what I grew up with.
Right.
Man, I'm telling you, put some bougie with some Steen's syrup. I sell Steen's syrup. I love them. Like they just come out with a pepper jelly. You ever tried that pepper jelly?
Yes.
It's amazing. They got a molasses.
Yeah.
I support Louisiana and this whole. That's why I went after Steen's. Anything I'm doing, it's all about Louisiana, right?
Right.
So that's my third product. And then I went to market with it, and what I found is that it wasn't moving, right? But it wasn't the product, it was because I released too many products at once. So everybody would go for the regular, I like the spicy. And it wasn't until purchase number 3 or 4 that they got the breakfast, and they go home with it, and then they got a message that said, man, this is amazing. I said, yeah. Or like, man, it's so funny to me. It's so funny to me, y'all. I got my friends, so I was doing this 2.5 years at my house, right?
Right, yeah.
2.5 years. Man, I was hustling, I'd be making posts, man, y'all come get it. I'd be making cold calls, trying to sell out. But every cook I sold out. Every single cook, 200 pounds, and I'd pre-sell 100, and I sold that another 100 in 2 days.
Damn.
I sold out in 2 or 3 days. That 400 pounds was gone as soon as I did.
Already accounted for.
It was already sold.
Yeah.
So I knew I was on to something.
Right.
But yeah, so that's my breakfast.
Yeah.
And I got many other SKUs coming, but I got to take my time. I can't go to market with too many products, right?
Got you. That
And
makes sense.
And then this is a funny one. You're gonna get a kick out of this. This is how I started that.
So this is, ask me about my half chub.
That's funny, yo. That's funny. But this is what it is, a half chub.
Yeah.
So this is a half of a whole chub, right?
Right.
Right. So this is 2 pounds and it'd be 4 pounds total, and we slice that. But you can buy it whole like this, right? But this is one of my specialty products. You can only buy that really over here at Brunsburger or at Fresh Pickings or at or online with the crawfish gummy.
Yeah.
So we're just getting started with this product. But this is one of my favorite products because what you could do with this is endless.
Right, yeah.
This is a Cajun smoked sausage.
Yeah.
But I think Bougie Bologna is the gateway drug to Cajun smoked sausage. Because it's bologna,
Gateway drug.
because you see up north. So I just went on, my band, we went on a little tour up north, and we was in Maryland. And we went to the grocery store in Maryland, right?
Yeah.
And I told my drummer, I said, watch, we're gonna go in there and all they're gonna have is some Hillshire Farms kielbasa. That's what we used to feed our kids when they was little. It was soft. They wasn't ready for the heat, the spiciness.
Right.
That's what most people buy kids. It's not a bad product.
Yeah.
But it's not Cajun, and that's the only sausage they got. And that's like a hot dog.
Yeah.
That ain't even a smoked sausage.
No.
That's a hot dog. Just a big hot dog.
Yeah.
Is all that is. And we went to the restaurant. It was so bland. So like, man, we was at the store. Let's get some Tony's or something. Let's see what they got. We couldn't find no seasoning in that place. You know where we found the Tony's actually? In the Asian aisle. What is that about, y'all? What is that about? They don't. That goes to show you.
They don't know.
They don't know nothing about it.
No.
So I'm not gonna release smoked sausage down here, but when I release my smoked sausage up north, we're gonna change the game, right? That's why I say it's the gateway drug. Oh, I got some ideas, but you don't even know. So yeah, we're about to go after the bologna belt. That's what I call that. So that's Tennessee. That's all that. Tennessee, West Virginia, Maryland, Ohio, Missouri. That's all they eat. We was on tour. We was driving all night. We show up to Tennessee, first gas station in Tennessee that was selling fresh cat head biscuits and fried bologna.
Come on.
So yeah, I tried something. I took one bite and I was ugh. I can't eat bologna no more. I'm telling you, once you go bougie, you ain't going back, because all that's not. And people talk about the price. So let's talk about the price. So it's $11.99 for a pack of Bougie Bologna, and it's 12 slices to a pound, thick cut.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, that's too expensive. But it's not bologna, y'all. It's Bougie Bologna. I just created a brand new meat product. You can't compare it to nothing.
No.
So this is on par with a deli meat price.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a premium product that's sliced. You know the labor that goes into slicing that product?
It's true. That is true.
That takes a lot of labor. That's a lot of packaging.
Yeah.
So when people give me stuff but most people understand. But the people who don't know for the first time, it's called bologna. So it's going to take we're having to educate the customer what it is.
Yeah.
It's going to take time because you can't compare it to nothing.
No.
And what's been happening is people, I'm telling you, dude, like I said, I've been doing this 2.5 years, right?
Yeah.
I'd be hustling. And here we go. We had Rouse's, yo. I just dropped all the Rouse's. And I still got friends saying, and then they make a post for the first time after 3 years saying, hey, man, this product's good. Man, yeah, it's good. What you think I've been doing, y'all? Man, I'm not gonna put out no product that's that's
you gotta
subpar.
you gonna stand behind that.
I'm gonna be.
You can stand it on business.
It's bougie, baby.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right.
Anything I come out with ain't gonna be no
Nah,
bullshit.
you ain't half stepping.
No, I'm butthole free, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
100% butthole free.
Yeah, so it's funny just to see that, and everybody tells me the same thing. They're like, oh, okay, cool. I tell you what I think, man. I know what you're gonna think. I done seen it, y'all.
Right. What you gonna tell me that I don't already know?
No, I mean I done seen it, y'all.
Yeah.
I seen it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
With my own eyes and my own ears.
Yeah.
The first time somebody tries the product.
They're like,
and
dang.
this is what happens. Their eyes bug out their head. And they say, oh my God, this don't take less bologna. And I said, yeah, it's bougie, baby. That's why I put it on the package.
Right.
It's bougie. You can't compare it to nothing, y'all. And what I'm gonna call it?
Yeah.
What I'm gonna call it? It's Bougie Bologna, y'all. It's
bougie.
the best name. Y'all know it's the best name.
It is.
It make you laugh.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You
yes.
remember it.
It stands out.
Yeah, so like bougie is hilarious because the old Cajuns, they never heard the word bougie, you see.
Yeah.
So the old Cajuns, they call it boogie. They call me the
Boogie.
Boogie Man. Hey, Boogie Man. Hey, Boogie Man. That's what they call me, man. And they go one step further because they get to talking fast. You know, I got to remember to talk slower here because some people may not be able to understand what I'm saying. But, and they say boogie booty.
Boogie Boudin.
Boogie booty. I'm going to drop that shirt, y'all.
I like that though.
But that's what, even just yesterday, I was at a meeting yesterday, and sure enough, I heard the word boogie and boudin, like that whole meeting we had.
Boogie Boudin.
Because that's what the Cajuns call it.
Yeah.
But no doubt the younger generation, yeah, we've heard the word bougie come
Yeah,
up.
right,
But
right.
we bringing bougie back.
Yeah.
We bringing bougie back. That's what we do.
Yes, you doing it with that, man.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted that. So how did you get the wife to? Because she wasn't into bologna. You
Yeah.
said that.
Well, that's why I made it for her.
Yeah. And so like, which one was it to where she was like, that's it?
Well,
That's
she
the
knew
one.
off the top she liked it.
Yeah.
And that's the whole funny part about my wife is I made the product for her. And then what I found out later is that my wife is Bougie Bologna. Because when we go out to dinner, she get dressed up, you know.
Yeah.
And then I'm on some shorts. Oh man, I gotta go get pants. I gotta go get bougied up now.
Right.
She get the heels out here. When she come down the hall, them heels. I said, oh man, I better go.
I
better go
yeah,
change.
Yes. Right.
I ain't gonna wear my ball cap.
No.
You know. And then, but then at the same time, she's cheap. She's cheap. She
Yeah.
bologna. She's cheap. You know, she not buys off brand. You know,
Uh-huh.
she's cheap. She's cheap. But she's bougie bologna. That's funny.
Yes.
It's funny. That's what I figured out.
I like that though.
Right.
Damn.
It's all about the story. you know?
Yeah. I like that. The story you said about the boom boom room.
No, the boom boom. And that's
Yeah.
where Como's grocery was.
That's crazy.
I swear, y'all. I swear. This was so natural. Like I'm not. Every step along the way, of course, I had issues coming to market with. It's
Yeah.
a challenge every day, but that's what I learned in the office. The only thing certain is planes gonna change.
Yeah.
That's the only thing certain.
Yeah.
And I roll with the punches.
You're gonna have to
That's
reroute.
it. You got to
Yeah.
reroute. And
Yeah.
the way this is going, we cowboying it up.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything I can. I'm working 18, 20 hours a day. You can't stop me. If I stay up all night, well, I'm telling you, I'm not offshore getting dunked in a helicopter no more.
Right.
This is nothing.
Yeah.
This is nothing.
And you love to do this though.
Well, I love it.
Yeah.
It's my passion.
Right.
And then now that we're building to scale, and I know it could be possible, and now I'm looking at everything I could do for Louisiana, I'm really excited about this.
That's what I want to get
I
into.
want to feed.
That's what
I
I
want
want
to
to get
feed
into.
rural Louisiana. I want to change Louisiana, how we eat, right? I can do that now.
Yeah.
Right. So we have what's called my Bougie Bite, which is the ends of our product, right? This is a Bougie Bite. Check that out.
Yeah.
So what that is, see, that's one of the first little samples. That's old. Don't show them the label. Don't show them the label. That's an old label. Anyway, so
Yeah.
so what that is, that's the ends of the chubs, right?
Yeah.
And that's basically just excess, right? But honestly, that's one of my favorite products.
That's some nice
what
chunks,
that,
man.
What that is, that's tasso.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Right.
It's made from pork shoulder, y'all. 100% pork shoulder. Y'all like smoked pork shoulder?
And
That's
it
what it
says
is.
it on there too. Yep.
Right. It give you cooking
Letting you
instructions,
know.
everything, and that's what it is. So this product, we grew so fast with this product that I'm generating so much of this as waste, basically, right? And this is a great product. If I go to market with this product, we're gonna kill it, but it's not as profitable as some other things. So this is my idea. This is what I want to do.
Okay,
I'm thinking about
yeah.
this. I'm gonna take this product, and really it's excess for me. I don't
Right.
make no money on it, and that's what I'm gonna do with this. All the money I make from this is gonna go right back into the community. I'm gonna put this in Ornerville, in Cecilia, in
Yeah.
Church Point, low income, and I'm gonna put this on the shelf so cheap, right? That basically Louisiana is gonna be buying this product in food stamps.
Right.
That's what it's gonna be. Everybody's gonna be buying this product.
Yeah.
You buy that, it's gonna be like $5 or $6,
Man.
right? You can't find no product
This
like
thing
that.
heavy, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
$5 or $6. This thing is heavy.
That's a pound of meat and some good meat, some real meat.
Man.
And what I'm gonna do with that, I'm gonna put it at these communities for super cheap, and we're gonna feed the kids. That's what it's about for me. I want to feed the
like
children
that.
of Louisiana because I've been meeting
like that.
people. I went somewhere yesterday. I can't tell you what I did yesterday, but I gave out some cash yesterday to a very important, a very special person.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you all about that in a year.
Yeah.
But I want to do so much stuff to give back to the community, and then I got all these plans. I got somebody already working on it. We're going to give back to the community, and that's what I really want to do.
Right.
I want to feed Louisiana.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I want to do. And I have the opportunity to do that. I'm not doing it for the press, the publicity, none of that.
No.
Like I went the other day, yesterday, I'm telling you, I'm not gonna tell you what I did, but I gave someone some cash for something very important.
Yeah.
And I could have called the news and got a big paper check.
Yeah.
I didn't do none of that.
Yeah.
My only thing is anyway, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I want to do it, so.
You well on your way though, man. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like you're not only like bringing eyes to Louisiana, but you're helping Louisiana grow too.
Yeah,
You know?
well, we're gonna do great things. I'm gonna pave roads in this city, in this state.
I might have a road named after you.
Yeah,
after this.
I might win some awards or whatever,
You
but that's
know?
not what it's about, man.
Yeah.
It's not what it's about. So I'm just having the time of my life.
Man.
I really am, yo. Like this isn't a job to me. This is just fun.
You're right. That's the crazy part, that this is just fun to you. This is
I'm already retired. This is just
Yeah.
fun, y'all, bro.
this is a hobby.
Yeah.
And you just so happen to be making some money from it.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty
You
smart
just so
too.
happy.
But that's what I learned at Halliburton.
Yeah,
See,
I was
so
gonna
like
say, yeah.
somebody told me you don't know business. Well, I said, well, what do I need to know about business? Make money. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, stay in the
That's
black.
What, that's
Don't go
what
in the
that's
red.
what my CFO and my CPA do.
Yeah.
Right. What I learned at Halliburton is how to be a CEO. Right.
Right.
So I can talk to like the dude, the head of Chevron, and talk his language. Right. We talk about management of change. We're talking about all these processes. Bro, you want to talk about some processes where I come from. Right. So in the oil field, the way you plan a job is, you write the steps out. Everybody looks at it and make sure everybody's in agreements. Right.
Yeah.
And then what you do next is you see, well, what could go wrong? Right, and you come up with a contingency plan, and you either do administrative controls or engineering controls, or you just eliminate the problem, right? And it won't be a problem.
Right.
And that's how I built this company.
Yeah.
It cannot fail the way I built it, right?
Come on, man.
I got checks and balances. I got different suppliers. There's two of everything. Redundancy, right? You got to have that. Wow. So that's what I learned at Halliburton.
Yeah.
So all them years out there, man, I just worked till the job's done. I never had a 9 to 5, never.
Yeah.
Like when I do a cement job out there, I'd be working an average of 36 hours, straight. And then some of them jobs, it'd be last for like 8, 10 hours, like actual doing the job. That's not all the rig up and wash up and
Yeah.
clean down. That's why it took so long waiting. Hurry up and wait. That's all I did my whole
Yeah.
life is wait. I'm tired of waiting. I ain't waiting no more. I'm going. That's what we doing.
Right.
So yeah, so I'd be up for 36 hours and then running that job. You can also compare it to like Drew Brees in the Super Bowl or an athlete or a surgeon. We have to operate on that mental capacity that's like 2,000%, right?
Yeah.
You cannot think about anything else but what's going on. And,
Right.
and I'm sure a lot of people understand that, but not all jobs are like that.
No.
It's a very specific skill I had. And not only did I do that, but they trained me to do that in my sleep. Right?
You're dreaming about that.
So if I gotta stay up all night and go wake up 4 o'clock to go deliver some bologna, it's like whatever. It's whatever.
It's nothing.
Man. It's
Yeah.
nothing. Whatever.
Part of the job.
It's part of the job. And that's what I learned in the oil field, because when I first went offshore, I was 22 years old. This was a pencil, right? And that was back in the day. That's when I first went offshore. You go to Fouchon. I've been under every dock in Louisiana. I've seen the whole South Louisiana from the air in a helicopter.
Yeah.
But back then, I'd get on the boat at midnight, and it'd be the whole rig. There'd be 30, 40 people on that boat. At midnight, we take a 3-6 hour boat ride to the little jack up, and I lived there for 2 weeks. And first time I got, you take the little personnel basket on the
Yeah.
rig, all that stuff. And when I get on the rig, I was 22, and the company man see me. Oh, they did not like me, because I was a young punk. They didn't know. Now, if I would have been 50 years old, in fact, seaman, and even if he just hired on yesterday, they'd think he was the best seaman ever.
Yeah.
So they give me crap and they see me do a job and then they leave me alone. But back in the day, that's when I was like the only Halliburton hand on the whole rig, right?
Damn.
So when stuff hit the fan, and somebody looking at you say, "What you gonna do, Halliburton?" Ain't nobody behind you.
No, you gotta show up.
Ain't nobody couldn't come save you.
Right.
I had to do it myself.
Right.
I can't make a phone call.
No.
A lot of times I didn't have no phone.
You on the water.
Back then, back then there was only one phone on the rig. You had to go talk to the company man.
Yeah.
And talk about. Ooh, I met some company men that's tough, yeah.
It was on you.
On me, bro.
Yeah.
On me. So that's what I learned. So like now I'm retired. Nobody can really intimidate me because I done been through it all,
been
man.
through it.
I done seen the biggest numbers. You want to talk about some big numbers? Talk about the oil field and that,
Yeah.
the processes, and not only that, I've been very fortunate to travel. I've been to South Korea, and I've been to Cape Town.
Yeah.
I've been to South America. I've been to Scotland. I've been very fortunate. I've been to Singapore. That was probably one of the best trips I've ever taken because I was working in a shipyard over in South Korea, and we brought a ship over. It was a big shipyard. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Yeah. I want to do a podcast with someone in the old business who I could talk to, who's been there, who I can really explain what I did for my career, because nobody knows about Halliburton Ross. Nobody knows Halliburton Ross because I left him offshore, right? I never brought him home.
Stay over there. He's still out there in Singapore.
No, well, that's a whole nother thing. So I already had so he dead.
Yeah.
Halliburton Ross dead.
He gone.
I killed him. He dead. So we're about to have his funeral, right? It's poetic what I'm gonna do. It's poetic. I'm gonna take an old pair of my coveralls. I'm gonna stuff them. I'm gonna put them on a pole with a hat when we go to this festival with my band here in a few months, and that's gonna be his funeral, right? It's poetic. So I done killed him. I had a custom hat made, hard hat. Had to kill him, and I stabbed him with a knife. He did, right? It got it all on video. So the next thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna have his wake. We're gonna put him up on the pole with the hard hat on, all that, the boots. He's gonna be there sitting like this, like a scarecrow, right?
Yeah.
And all weekend we're gonna see him. We're gonna be like, oh, thank you, sir, for your time and your service. This is his wake. We're gonna pay homage to Halliburton Ross for the time he did. And at the end of the weekend, I got a flamethrower. I'm gonna set him on fire.
Oh, come on.
I want to talk about on fire.
On fire.
We're gonna set him on fire. And I'm gonna get it all on camera. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the ashes.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm gonna put it in cement. That's what I did. I mixed cement. I probably mixed 500,000 sacks of cement, man, in my career. Like I've cemented just so many miles of pipe in the ground, just so much. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take his ashes, put them in cement, and I'm gonna go offshore.
Yeah.
To what I call the graveyard, which is all them old jackups. It's about just right. Everybody know they go offshore. There's a big look. They took all them jackups, so that technology's old. Right? It's just a junkyard now. They just a junk pile out there.
Right.
And I'm gonna go out there, and that's where I'm gonna put them. I'm buried at the bottom of the Gulf where I started my career. Because I'm never going out there again, y'all.
That's it.
I ain't never going.
No, you put in your time, you put in your work.
I did. I'm home.
Yeah.
Now it's time for the family and the kids.
It's the time to enjoy this. The
time.
fruits of your labor.
That's right.
The fruits of your labor.
That's what I worked all them years for.
Yeah.
And there was always a means to an end. You know?
Right.
I knew I wouldn't work offshore past a certain,
Yeah.
But I done made my money. I done made my money. It was time to come home, get an office job. I was just done anyway.
Yeah.
I was just done, man. I just got to the point where I couldn't do it no more.
Yeah. Look, this is what I want to do though, because we could go into part 3. I want to know about where you're going next. I want to know, and then the family, because you got the people behind you and everything like that. So we could go to that. So look, check us out for episode 3 with Mr. Ross Brown, Bougie Bologna Man. All right? We'll see you on the next one.
It's bougie, baby. That's what we say.
Oh, yeah. We'll put that one there. We'll go into that. What's up, Louisiana? Thanks for watching another episode of Louisiana on Fire. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Oh, and don't forget to hit that bell so you can be notified for the next episode.